I am writing you from Oklahoma, having just attended a pro-homosexual conference funded with your tax dollars and sponsored by the Federal Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration, a branch of HHS. We will have a full report on this one-day conference, which not only was devoid of pro-family advocates, but featured speakers who were explicitly anti-biblical in their ideology, ergo, claiming that Romans 1 does not prescribe homosexual acts as sinful. Here's an excerpt from a conference flyer titled, "What Does the Bible Say About Homosexuality?" passed out by presenter Kathy McCauley in a session called Spiritual Wellness in BGLT Communities. A primer. The Apostle Paul had no inkling that for some persons a same-sex orientation might be natural, that is, part of who they are created to be. If he had known this, he would have had to argue that for such persons, heterosexual acts would not be natural. Whatever happened to liberal demands for separation of church and state, which is actually a twisting of the First Amendment? Here we have Americans' tax dollars being used to assault historical biblical teaching against homosexuality as sinful. As you can see from the photo above, the Oklahoma conference, although supposedly focusing on substance abuse, devoted much energy to promoting gender confusion and homosexuality. Can you imagine comparing gender-confused men who believe they are women but are denied the use of the ladies' restroom to blacks suffering under Jim Crow racism, as male-to-female trans woman Celeste Fleming did? The first speaker at the conference, Randy Roberts Potts, the openly homosexual grandson of the late Oral Roberts, maligned my friend and Oklahoma State Rep Sally Kern, accusing her of being hateful toward homosexuals and going on a witch hunt against them. Stay tuned for this story, which also sheds light on the Obama administration's radical use of the federal bureaucracy to promote the homosexual agenda across America.